A lot has changed in the Civilization formula with the release of Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Some features have been removed, replaced by others, and altogether the game has become a much more solid experience because of it. One of the newest features, however, changes how the game plays completely. Unlike previous Civilization games, cities have now become unstacked, and the structures that you unlock throughout the game will all fall into different categories. These categories will require special districts to be built before you can construct the structures in question. This feature is very new to the series, and it opens the door to a lot deeper and more complex strategy compared to previous titles in the series. Structures like holy sites, barracks, and even the aqueduct all rely on different districts to be available in your city before they can be built. Each district has a requirement, and based on your city's placement, you may or may not be able to rely upon the buildings of certain districts. This means that city placement has become an even more important part of your Empire early game strategy. Districts act as parts of your city that allow specific buildings and structures to be built. Certain districts also allow you to build more housing structures. This is a feature that is completely new to the series. However, it plays a vital part in the game's depth and strategy, as you'll need to increase your housing if you want to continue growing as a city. Districts are vital to your success as a leader, which means you should always look at the options that each one will unlock for you. Using districts in Civilization 6 can be tricky. Not only do you have to choose city tiles for them to take up, but you also have to be willing to destroy any tile improvements you might have made before that specific district became available. This means you should try to keep as many tiles open as possible. That way you don't have to worry about breaking up a lot of your tile improvements and costing yourself culture, gold, religion, or any of the other statistics that make up your empire. Because each district takes up a tile, and because wonders take up a tile on their own, we want to stress how important it is to only settle cities down in areas with plenty of room for upgrades and spacing. You should still look for very defendable positions, however, settling on the edge of a peninsula is not really a valid tactic at this point, as the water cannot be used as a foundation of various districts you will need to build. Districts can be a tricky thing to get used to, and you should always check each area before deciding on where to build one. That's it for this video. For more tips, tricks, and walkthroughs, be sure to head over to primagames.com.